video, I'm going to show you how to run central print from case ratio. So to make it easier, I've filtered by content that I've created just so the lists are shorter. Now when you enter the central print screen, you should find now that the print type will default to standard prints. These are prints that have nothing signified about them that would make them large or have special requirements. They may still have attachments, but it can be run as part of the larger print job. So in that scenario, you might have a long list, and you can use the standard approach of select or select them all and then hit print. You'll then go through the process of selecting OK to get through PDFs and running them all off at the same time. That would then update to say it's printed, and if the users ask for confirmation, that'll go off to them automatically without you having to do anything. That's central print as it has been. Now, with all the additional selections, the items that you'll want to treat separately are under print type and non-standard prints. Here you'll find prints that have something specified about them, and there's a few new tools here that you can use to find out what those things are and print them based on those instructions. So you may have noticed that some of the icons have changed, and you can still get to the comments that have been made about each document, so you can have a quick sneak peek, but that's not where you need to run or remember the information from. Here you now have access to the print properties for each document. So if I click on this one, I can see these are the items that have been put in. This is the main document, and here are each of the enclosures. Down in the instructions, I can see any item that's been selected with a special requirement will be listed, so not all of them. So what I need to do is print them in order, and in this case I can simply say, here's my correspondence I want to print, so I can view that document. I can then select print from there and then select however I'm going to print it based on where you are. Once that one is done, I work my way down to the next, and in this case I would work my way down until I get to the first item, and in this case you can see it's listed at the bottom as case history, and this says that it's color, A4 and portrait orientation. So I'm just going to match that up and then open up, and as before select print, and then depending on the printer's capabilities you'll get the options and you just match it up with the information that you've got. You can switch back if you need a reminder, and then once you're done it's printed off, and you just repeat that process until you've been through all of the requirements. You should also bear in mind here you'll have information about self-addressed envelopes, and if there's more than one copy of something supplied, and you might also find the odd message which just says thanks. I'll show you how to reorder that in the print type in a minute. Now once that's done, this item would show as printed and therefore would no longer appear when you default this to no. Now as another example, here's one which has been signified as a non-standard print. There's no comments and nothing's been added, and in this case it's just simply that it's too big. So when I open it up I can see there's lots of documents, but there's actually nothing I need to worry about. So in that case I could, if I wanted to, run it through the standard central print process, and I could do that simply by clicking and then selecting print. But it does give me control over when I'm going to put it through the printer as opposed to running it with all of the smaller letters. Now the final option, which you won't see until it's processed but you want to know about, is there's another print type which is print view editing, and when somebody selects a spreadsheet and they require it to be set up for printing to save you printing off thousands of pages of useless information, a notification automatically goes to the IT team. At that point someone will come in have a look at what's available. They'll know which document it is that needs editing. They'll be able to download it, sort out the print view, and then what they'd do is remove the original, and then they would add its replacement. Once that's done, they'll adjust in the comments to say that it is set up for printing, and then they will reassign it by selecting it and using the update print type to change it into a non-standard print. So when you get to your non-standard prints, you'll have that document as part of your general list, and you won't need to worry about it until you get to them and until it's actually ready to be printed. So in this case, I can see here's the one with the spreadsheet. Now you can print the spreadsheet by using the standard view document and then selecting print using the DevExpress viewer, like so. If you ran into any problems with that, then you can also follow the same route that IT do, which is to download the document, save it to somewhere temporarily, open it up and use Excel and just press Ctrl P or select File and print from there.